I'm Linda Hall, Realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty. I wanted to personalize this little ad spot on the Nextdoor app for you, the Forest Acres neighbors. I myself live a little farther northeast in Columbia, but have always loved the well-established and thriving area of Forest Acres. It has such an eclectic mix of homes and people, from young professionals and growing families to empty nesters and retirees. You find everything from historic homes to newer and renovated homes. Lots of trees, parks, and plenty of green spaces. You're minutes from downtown Columbia and the University of South Carolina, but within your very own community, you have plenty of entertainment, restaurants, and shopping. Some may worry about trying to conduct real estate transactions during this crazy time in our world. Fortunately, there are really no worries and many advantages of buying and selling during this time. And with our Coldwell Banker resources, we can take care of so many steps virtually, keeping sellers and buyers safe. One of the number one advantages for buyers and sellers is the all-time low interest rate. All loans vary, but rates often fall under the 3%, the lowest it's been in 50 years. Buyers can get more house for their money. Many must move for their work or other life circumstances. Others are finding during this pandemic that their current living arrangements do not meet their needs for the future. Residential real estate market is alive and well, and in fact, it's a bright leading light for our economic recovery. Along with the temporary changes in education settings right now, the spring housing market has shifted to the summer, and we expect a productive fall and winter also. The main challenge in Forest Acres, as well as generally across the Midlands, state, and even the nation, housing inventory is at an all-time low. We can't seem to keep enough homes on the shelf. So if you're contemplating the possibilities of selling your home, this really is a great time. I want to briefly share some charts and stats with you. For these numbers and for the Nextdoor app purposes, I did extend a bit around the Forest Acres city proper to include the surrounding areas such as Arcadia Lakes and Sandwood, for example. So there is some crossing over of zip codes and school districts. Currently, in the middle of August, this area has 17 new active listings, 20 listings that are pending, in other words, under contract. In the past 90 days, 51 homes in Forest Acres area have closed, completely sold. In just the last 30 days, 13 homes have sold. It is a hot, in-demand area. This chart shows how Coldwell Banker Realty has doubled the amount of market share in this area for the past 6 months. This shows the total of representation on both the buyers and sellers' sides. Coldwell Banker has the resources, market following, and responsive agency to get your house sold. Note the recent rise in average sold price and listing price. Of course, Forest Acres includes varied price points, but this is generally indicative of the low inventory I mentioned and competitive market that is driving prices upward. The average days on market for a listing is currently 47 days. But realize that with this kind of demand, some homes are under contract in just 1 to 5 days. And another look at the declining inventory. As you can see, the number of homes available is considerably lower than July a year ago. The greenish line shows the number of months needed to sell the inventory at the monthly sales pace that it's experiencing. A healthy inventory is about 3 to 6 months of supply. Currently, this area has only 1.3 months of supply given the demand. So this is less competition for sellers, but it's also less choice for buyers. Just as I scale down and personalize this video, I can customize the home selling and buying experience to meet your needs, whatever they may be. I will conduct market studies for any specific area in the Columbia Midlands. I can view your home in person or virtually and give you an estimate on its market worth. I can recommend choices of lenders, lawyers, inspectors, movers, and repairmen who may be needed partners for a smooth transition. I can move as slowly or as quickly as you desire. There's often hesitation in beginning a home transition journey because of the many unanswered questions. Please allow me to help find answers to your questions and remove as much of the stress as possible. I'm a retired elementary principal who served thousands of families in the Columbia Midlands over 36 years. Now I really enjoy connecting people and properties, serving in a different way. I invite you to my website to check out more about me, my services, and tips for the many processes involved in real estate. I'm also active on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I really look forward to connecting with you.